evening. I'm not right in the middle of my paper here. I'm going to scooch down a little. I'm trying not to make it easy. Just going to scooch down just a smidgen. How I got this evening? Gee, I feel like I'm running behind. Well, I am running behind, but I really feel like I'm running behind. I didn't get separated. Uh-oh. I got to turn the sound. Whoops. Get the sound on. Alright, here we go. Now, I found myself on Facebook. Hi, Laquita. I'm so glad you joined me. Yay. I'm going to tell you, I have nothing prepared for tonight. Absolutely nothing. Hi, Carrie. Glad you joined us. Like I was just telling Laquita, I have nothing prepared for tonight. I worked all weekend and got nothing done in my crafty room here. Hi, Susan. I'm glad y'all joined me. I'm trying to move my stand where we can be straight here. I'm winging it tonight. Just winging it. I think what I'm going to do is, what did I do with it? I tell you what, I put my new stuff. There it is. There it is. I think we may pick something out of the new things to work on tonight since I haven't prepared anything. Hi, Hannah. Glad you joined us. So, I think, let's see. I don't know what I want to make. You know what? Let's see. Is this the one with the awesome... Oh, it is. See, I haven't even taken them off. I'm telling you, I have not even been in my crafty room all weekend long. So, I'm not prepared for anything. I haven't worked on anything. But I think we're going to work with these butterfly dies tonight. I don't know if I'll use... I'm sure I'll use the stamp. But let's work with these butterfly dies. I love them. They're just gorgeous. I have seen some beautiful things made with them. And so I think that's what we are going to work with. I'm going to go ahead and start popping these off. And I'm just going to pop off what we need. I can do the rest of them later. Or what I want to use. I'm going to use that one. And I think I may use this one too. Oh. Let me hang on just a second. I want to get rid of all of that noise that is popping up on my phone. Now then, I just want to get rid of all of that racket. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm not sure which ones we're going to use. I know definitely this one and possibly this one too. But I am not positive. I'm going to keep these others out though, because you just never know what we might use with them. And I'm just so excited. Oh, I love butterflies. I love butterflies. They're so gorgeous. And you can make them in so many different colors. I could get that sticky off. Hi, Debbie. Glad you joined us. I can get this sticky off. I hate sticky on the back of my dies because they want to stick to everything else then. And I like to get it all off. Okay. Now then, let's see. Ooh. Tell you what, I have nearly tripped over this one box in my crafty room twice since I came in here. I'm going to trip over that thing yet. And then y'all going to hear me go, ah, when I splatter the floor. It won't be fun neither. I think what we are going to do is, I think I want to use gold for our butterflies. And I want to use a basic black card base. I'm going to cut this in half and make it a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock. Just by cutting it in half. Like that. And then I'm going to score this one at 4 1/4. So we'll have an A2 size card. Like that right there. So we'll go ahead, fold it. I think I need to put a new blade on my Stampin' Up! Trimmer. It looks a little frayed on the ends, just a little bit, but I guess I need to put a new blade on there, but I will. Not right now, I'll do it later. Yep, this is where we're going to open, and this should go. Ooh, look at there. That's what I'm going to do. Just right there, right there, right there. We're going to use some of this gold, and we're going to use our Big Shot. And look there, I haven't even opened this gold yet, so I've got to get let me get my paper snips, and we'll go right across the top here. This open up, and we are going to make some beautiful sparkly butterflies here. Yes, we are. Well, go for it, Debbie. Get in your crafty room and go for it. I don't mind. Love to see you, what you create. I love to see y'all's creations. I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. I'm going to take my Stampin' Up! Trimmer, and what I'm going to do is, because I want to use as, you know, as to conserve my let me see, what are they calling it now? Glimmer paper. Because this stuff, you'd only get 2 sheets, but you don't have to use a whole lot of it. You can conserve it. And that's what I'm fixing to do. And I'm not going to use that one. We're going to use this one right here. And I am going to get as close to the edge right here as I can with it. And that will conserve paper, cardstock. Alrighty. Now I'm going to pull it this way. And that's going to be awfully close. So now I'm going to cut my glimmer paper. Let's see. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And see how you can angle it then and fit it on there. And then what I'm going to do is flip it around. Get it as close down here. And we're going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to pull it up, get it just close to there, move that out of the way, and I'm going to cut that. And look at there. Got a whole good piece here. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and we're going to get our Big Shot out over here. And, ooh, I'm tell you what. Oh, seems like everything I pick up today is so heavy. I don't know. Last week was so busy, us getting ready for Thanksgiving and busy at the store. And then Thanksgiving Day, it was dead as a doornail. Just dead as a doornail. and it was pretty dead yesterday. I had to work yesterday. And it was so slow yesterday, too. And I'll tell you what, sometimes it being slow wears you out more than you being busy. So, I don't know. I am just worn out. And even though I was off Friday, but I did a lot of other things Friday. And I'm going to run this back through. I'm going to make sure, because I have not used this at all yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to cut. So I'm going to run it back through again. And then we're going to take the top piece off, and I'm going to see how that has cut. If it has cut it out like I want it to. And, I'm going to see if I can line it back up again and go through another time or two here. Let me get it lined back up. It's easier to line it back up because you've got all your little grooves and things, or you have already ran it through the Big Shot. So, you see where one of the pieces came out. So I'm going to run it through this way one more time. And then I'm going to come back again. And that, since I did not use my precision plate, and I used my magnetic plate instead, I I want to make sure that it's going to pop out. And, well, I don't think I got that one on there good. Well, bummer roosers, look at there. I didn't get it quite straight back on there. It's easier to see whenever you're doing it on the back, when you're pulling off the back side. Look at there. I don't know if this is going to be usable or not. If it's not, I've got that other piece, I guess, and I can use this for something else. Because I can always cut this apart and use individual butterflies for other things. Because I did not get that lined back up very well whatsoever. No, wait a minute. I think that may be supposed to be like that. I don't know. Anywho, because look at there. How thin that is. Wow, maybe that's supposed to be thin like that. Since I have not cut these, I honestly do not know. They may be. Wow. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you know what? Let me move this out of the way. And I'm going to get our my foam pad and brush out. And we're going to gently... I'm making a mess. I'm just going to throw it up there. We're going to gently brush all of this from the back. I'm going to brush it from the back because I do not want to damage my glimmer paper from the front, because I want my butterfly to be gorgeous, you know. But I want to get all of these little pieces out. And look at there. That's working fairly well, isn't it? Let me go back and forth on it. But look at how thin some of this is. And I'm so afraid that that's not supposed to be that way. Is that I maybe did not get it lined back up right. Oh my gosh, my little thingy got right caught in that, and I didn't want that. I'm just wanting all of this to come out. Wondering if maybe I should just get my position plate out and try this again. Because look, whoa, is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. I am loving this. The only thing is I can't hardly see where to pop these out, but they're coming out fairly well, where I'm guessing. Just looking at the back. Tell you what, this may take us our whole hour tonight, guys. Oh, man, I just tore it. No. Okay, we're going to try this again. I've got the other piece. And we're going to try this again. I'm going to rake this off with... Okay. And I am going to get our precision plate and put it down. Right there. Let's get the big shot back over here. Alright, here's our precision plate. I'm going to just put it on top of the magnetic platform. And you can see that you can use this over and over and over and over and over and over a gazillion times, you know. This precision plate is awesome. I'm going to scoot up this way with it. And I'm still going to run it through more than once, because of the fact that I really, really want to get all of this detail to pop out. Let me move my brush. I'm rubbing my hand over it. Hi, Barb. Hi, Lynn Mott. See who else is. Oh, Sharon's here, too. I'm so glad y'all here. I was saying, I'm maybe spending this whole hour trying to get these butterflies cut out, but I'm going to run it through a couple more times because maybe I'm using the wrong material, but I want sparkly butterflies. Alright, now then, we're going to try this again. We're going to see. Oh, looky there. Now, that's somewhat better, I do believe. Okay. We're going to... Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look at it from the back. See how we're pulling these out? Like that right there. Now, okay, I'm going to get rid of that. But what I'm going to do is, Okay, I'm going to move this. That's what I'm going to do. And I just hit y'all just perfectly and just jerked you. Sorry about that. All right, let me find my piercing tool. Because, look there, it's just going to come right out of here perfectly. So maybe, yeah, I did mess it up a while ago, didn't I? Okay, so we're just going to go from the back because we can see it from the back. A whole lot easier. Now see, this is what happens whenever I don't get anything prepared. We spend our whole hour prepping for one card here. So, any hoodles? Maybe I can get more than one made. I hope so. I'll tell you, I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Like I said, I worked Thanksgiving, but we closed at 1 o'clock. And, of course, you never get out of there right at 1. You always have somebody that's a straggler, and they want to come in at the last moment. Oh, I've got to get a gallon of milk. That's what it was yesterday when we was trying to get out of there last night to come home. And, you always have somebody, and you don't get right on aisle. That's any retail place you work is like that. Whether it be a grocery store or Walmart or a clothing store or anywhere. You know, you've always got somebody that's in there last minute. So, then we came home and piddled around, and we went and got our son and daughter-in-law and our youngest grandson. Our granddaughters didn't go to our daughter's house from our son and daughter-in-law. And then, of course, our oldest grandson's in El Paso in the service. So it's bittersweet, him not being there. But, you know, he's doing a great service for our country. So I'm very proud of him. But anyway, we went over there, and my daughter's an awesome cook. I can tell you, I'm not that bad, but I'm not that good. Not good like she is. She got that after my mom, because my mom was an awesome cook. So I'm glad she picked up that trait from my mom. So, I mean, I have not killed anybody yet with my cooking, so I guess it's not horrible. But we had an awesome time. And my dad was there. And I'll tell you what, that's the longest my dad's ever stayed when we've gotten together like that. And I was so happy that he stayed and he talked. Okay, I could hear him talking. And he talked and he talked and he talked. I guess he was in a talking mood. He gets that way sometimes. And I love it. And but he had a good time too. But we all did. Came home stuffed. Of course, I intended to eat a lot. I mean, you know, when you have Thanksgiving and Christmas meals, who doesn't want to eat a lot? I do. I do. Let me get this on off. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh almighty. Look at that. Now then, this is going to go on here. And you know what I should have done? Of course, I think of it now. I should have put our, some of our, well, good golly. Can't think of what it's called. Oh my goodness. Yeah, here it is. I should have used some of our adhesive sheets on the back of it. That way I could have just peeled it off and stuck it right on here. But I didn't. I just thought of that just now, and I'm not doing this again. This is it for tonight, for this one. But I love this gold against this black. Is that not gorgeous? But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use some Combo Monto adhesive glue. And I'm not going to glue everything down, because that would take forever and it starts drying, and then you have to put a little more on in places, you know. So what we're going to do is just put it on some of these main places, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's not like it's going to be played with, so it's a card. so it's not going to be pulled on or anything like that. I would not think. Anyway, I'm going to do like this. So I just love this. Anyway, we got to have the antenna standing up, so it'll be okay. Just to put little dots here and there of this adhesive glue here. Just, you know, a few little places that'll work. Now then, I just grab some spots here that doesn't have glue on them. I won't get glue all over myself. Let me open this up because I want it to lay open like this so I can see. Yeah, I know I'm moving it. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see, do we want it this way? I wonder where it'll go off it on the front, and it's going to if I come this way with it. Now, all right, let's flip it over. Give it a good rub on the back side. And the awesome thing about this new Glimmer paper is the fact that it's thinner. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Laquita. It's thinner, and it doesn't hardly any of it rub off. You know, like glitter paper usually does. See? None on my hand. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, it's thinner and it's easier to cut through, too, because our old glitter paper that we had was thicker, and you'd have to cut it more than the 4 times that I cut this. So, alrighty. There's our front. Gorgeous. I love it. Ooh, makes my heart pound with excitement. Okay. That cabinet door's standing open. Let me get an envelope, because you know we're going to do an envelope. I just got to decide what I'm going to do with an envelope. And on the inside, let's see. I'm not going to put a sentiment or anything on the front. I do not want to take away from the butterflies whatsoever. I just do not. So I'm going to leave the front alone. I'm going to leave it like that. And I think what I'm going to do is, do I want this size? Let me see. Okay. I might want something a little bigger than this. I think I do. I don't think I want that small of a sentiment piece because it's not really going to hold everything as well. So let's get a sheet of Whisper White, just regular Whisper White, and we are going to cut it down. I think normally I use 4 by 2 3/4, but what I think I am going to use tonight, I think we're going to go to, let's start with 4 1/2, and I can always cut it down from there if I don't want that. Okay, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. Now, I think that will work. We're going to use that. Now, I don't have any layers on this because I used this black background, and I wanted that black to show through. And if I had have used a different colored card base and then put a black layer on there, the butterflies wouldn't have fit. So, that's why we're going to go with just a base and a sentiment piece. And what I'm going to do, we're going to gold emboss it. We're going to gold emboss the inside. I am going to guess the placement of the sentiments because of the fact that I have not used these. I'm not sure exactly how far apart they need to be. And so we're guessing. I mean, this is our, we're guessing how it's going to work card. All right. Yeah, we're just going to guess it's going to work and go for it. Let me get a D block for this one. Let's get it straight. Look here, I've got all sorts of stuff getting on it. Let's see. Let's get it straight. Well, it's still not wanting to be straight. There we go. I think maybe. Maybe. That may be. There's something on it. That's fine. I'm fixing to spritz my Stampin' Scrub, and I'm going to scrub it just a little. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to use our free space over here. I'm going to get the Memento, and we're going to see if I've got these stamps on these blocks straight. Okay. Pretty straight. That is pretty straight. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Just says Alabama. Don't tell me nothing. I don't normally answer those. Alright, that's not quite straight, so we're going to... This is up a little high on this end. So we're going to scoot it down a smidge. We're going to give that one another try. Woo! No. Horrible. Let's try that again. Let's put my finger in it. You know, I got to get my finger in there. That's better. Alrighty. We are going to go with this. I'm going to get this out of the way. Alright, we've already, let's see. Did I? I can't remember if I used my embossing buddy on it, so I'm going to use it just to make sure. I think I just got a little bit on there. Alright, we're going to version mark this. In fact, let's see. It didn't even look like I got all the ink off of it. This one is, This one says, a friend is someone who chooses you. So I'm going to stamp that first. I'm going to stamp it in the Versamark. Okay. And I'm going to, sorry if my noggin's in the way. I'm trying to get this straight. Let me see if I can get my card. There. Let's see. This normally would probably go on the front. It's a little crooked, but not bad. And then the other one would go on the inside. But like I said, I don't want to put anything on the front to take away from our butterflies. Now, I know there's something on there. Yeah, it's made into the stamp. So I'm not real sure exactly how this is going to line up. Probably not worth the flip. You know what? Let's put it down at the bottom. We can write in between. It'll be okay. It's going to be embossed in gold. So it's going to be crooked, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And you know what? We need a butterfly on here to tie everything in. So let's get this little bitty butterfly here. And we're going to put this little thing. We're going to stamp it right here. Right there. And then we're going to get our envelope. And we're going to do a butterfly on our envelope too. Why not? You know? Why not? We have to have something on our envelope to tie everything in and everything together. And as they say, you do not send a naked envelope. Laquita says that all the time. Hi, Janice. I hope you're feeling better. I'm hoping that medicine they gave you at Urgent Care has helped. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Guys, this is my friend Janice. She's sickly today. Bless her heart. All of that. We've got a lady at work that called in and said she went to the doctor this morning and she has strep. So that stuff's going around, I guess, again. Because she had strep a few weeks ago. Okay. Look at there. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Very gorgeous. I forgot to use embossing powder on my envelope, but it worked fine. It worked fine. Alrighty. Yeah, did y'all see how much embossing powder I have? Hi, Jeannie Ruby. I bought some more because of the fact that I am making my Christmas cards for church. And I always emboss them. And I usually always emboss them in gold. So I have got 60 made. And I've got 20 more in the works. And, no, take that back. I have got 40 made. And I've got 20 more in the works, which will make 60. Then I've got to count and see how many I actually need. Any over I'll use for something else. Or someone else. I'll send them to somebody. Hey, Stephanie. I'm glad you joined us. Alrighty. We're going to warm up the back here. Just get it warm. Like this. Then we're going to turn it over. And we're going to let this embossing powder melt. And turn all shiny and gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah. I just love embossing powder. I love to watch it change to shiny and as it melts it. Woo! My thumb's getting warm. Move it out of the way. Alright. See, that's not crooked too bad. Just a little bit. That stamp will have to be straightened up before I use it again. Anyway, the top looks pretty good. Alright. Let's warm up the back and get our butterfly on our envelope emboss. Look at there. Is that not gorgeous? And look how fast we're doing it. Man, we've done this card super fast. 32 minutes since I started. So, I'm not doing bad after all. Okay, let's get our liquid glue. We're going to put this on the inside and we'll be finished with this first card. All we got to do is now decide what we're going to make for the second one. Yeah, probably 2 is my limit for tonight. I swanny. I am hoping. I'm off tomorrow since I worked yesterday. And I told Johnny I wasn't going anywhere unless I had to. I've got too much to do. I'm going to finish my church cards. And I want to prep for next Monday. And I've got some other things to do because my Wednesday off is filled with appointments. I'm having a doctor's appointment here first thing about my sugar. And I know he's going to fuss at me, but I'll be fine. And then I have a hair appointment after that. And then I have to go to Birmingham and see my rheumatologist. So, it's going to be a full day of appointments Wednesday. So, I'm not going to get anything done here in the house, except for maybe a little bit of laundry in between. So, I'm going to try and get everything done tomorrow. But anyway, here's our first card. Woohoo! Magic. Oh, yes, Jeannie. It just, whoo! I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Okay. Man, this set is going to be bestest friends. I'm telling you. We are. I love this. Let me look what else we got. I know we've got some more butterflies. Let's see. Okay. This one has a butterfly punch. Yes, yes, yes. Let's use it too. Yep, let's do a butterfly from it. Okay, I'm going to lay that one over there. I'm going to lay this stuff over there. Okay, now then. Let me show you the punch. You got to see this punch. It's awesome. Look here. Ta-da! Is that not gorgeous? Because, see, these two are butterflies. Each butterflies are on the same stamp. See? They're attached to each other. So, whenever you stamp, your stamp is going to, your project is going to fit right into your punch, and you'll be able to punch them out. The thing is whenever you stamp, let's see, let me open this. Okay, it's new, it's hard. There we go. Because your paper goes in this way, you're going to have to stamp upside down on your paper so that when you put the paper in, it's going to line up with your punch like this. See what I'm saying? Because really it's going to be, we're going to stamp and then punch it out. And since I already have this one, I guess we can start with that one. You know, I have not used this, so I am not super duper positive. I'm thinking, let's see. This is our solid layer for the top wings. This is our solid layer for the bottom wings. And here's our body. Okay, y'all learning this with me because I'm telling you, I haven't done this, so we're learning this together. Let's get our bucket down here and get us some blocks because I think okay, my laptop's acting ridiculous. I don't know why it wants to act like that. Let's see. We need an A block for the body of our butterfly. So that's all we need. See, and I love these photopolymer stamps because we're going to be able to see through them to do our layers well. Okay, we're going to use a B block for this small one here. And let's see if a C block will work. Yep, C block will work for the top wings. And a C block might work for the body of the butterfly. Yep. If I turn it over, it just might. Yep. There we go. Now then, alright. Put our blocks up over here. Now then, what we need to do is I need to decide what color I'm going to stamp these with. I'm going to, we're going to do an A2 card. We're going to use Whisper White Thick. This was 8.5 by 5.5, and it's already scored at 4 1/4. It's an extra one I had, and the other night I just went ahead and scored it, and I thought, well, I'll probably use that Monday. So I thought that far ahead. You know, oh, I'll probably use that Monday. Yeah. So, okay. Well, look at there. It's not quite even, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. Right there. Now, what I'm going to do is, we're going to get, I know what we are going to get. We are going to use our new, to find which drawer I stick everything in. I put everything in a drawer over here to get it off on my countertop. We are going to use some of the designer series paper. And do you know that I found out that you can cut these down and cut some of these butterflies out, and maybe not those, but these, and the punches them out because they're perfect. Because I saw a lady where she had punched hers and it was gorgeous. Okay, why? Let's. Okay, the backs are black and white, and I love them. I love the black and white. Let's see what's on the. But you know, I just hate to cut up these butterflies. But let's see. Let's use this one. Well, I love this. I've got two of these. I can use. I cased and tagged you on your card. But no embossing, Debbie? Okay. That's okay. That's all right. I can't wait to see your card. I'm excited. I am excited. Okay. Oh, let me tell you. This is called Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper. This I got free out of the celebration brochure because I spent $50. All you have to do is spend $50, and this is one of the items you can get free. This was in the pre-order that we did because I got to go to OnStage because we got to pre-order. We get to pre-order again in December. But all of this stuff, the celebration catalog, and well, the occasions catalog and the celebration brochure will be available for y'all on, let me see. It's on here somewhere. January the 3rd. The celebration goes through March 31st, but the occasions catalog will be live until May, the end of May. So, anyway, this is one of the items that you can get free out of the celebrations brochure. So, I can't show you the inside yet. All I can show you is the fronts. So there's that. But anyway, I think I'm going to use this. That right there. And we're going to use this here as our background. I'm going to get, let me get our trimmer over here. and we're going to trim it down. I want enough of it to show. I just love this black and white. Let's see, which way are we going with our card? I think, we'll go this way. So we're going to go 4. I think we're going to go 4 in this direction. In this direction. I think. Is that the way I want to? No. Let's go 4 in this direction. Okay, let's go 4 in this direction. Okay. No, 4's not what I wanted. Swanee, I can't do it right. I want 4 and an 8. Okay, and I want 5 and 3/8. Now, I'm going to get this right. 5 and 3/8. I'm going to do 5 and 3/8 for the inside too. 5 and 3/8 for the inside too. Okay, now then, this I'm going to set out of our way over here. Move the trimmer. Okay, we're going to scoot our grid paper back in towards us. Yes, this is the way I wanted it to go, like this right here. Yep, yep, yep. And I just didn't want a really big, huge frame around it. But yeah, I'm going to have to change that blade. Okay, let's go ahead and let's put this down first. And that way we can set it out of our way and have it done. And then we'll work on our butterfly. Yeah, that's on there. For a minute I thought, oh no, I didn't get that on there, but I did. Okay. That looks like a pretty good frame. Okay. Now then, let's get our front on. I love this black and white. I just love it. Just love it. It's not always you get some gorgeous, look at there, I'm not getting that straight, some gorgeous black and white to designer series paper. You know, you get some that's really pretty. You know, I've gotten some that has been really, really pretty, but this is just plain gorgeous. I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. All right. Sorry if I had my noggin in your light. Okay, there. Now then, there's that. Let's cap this here real quick. Okay, now we're going to take some Whisper White, and we're going to, whoops, we have some Whisper White over here, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's just use this right here. And we're going to do our butterfly. And this is called two-step stamping. I'll get that out of my mouth in a minute. Two-step stamping. But what I'm going to stamp first, I think, is this piece. That way, when I come with this piece, I'm going to have it in the right place. I hope. Because I'm not using my Stamparatus. I'm just going to freehand stamp this. So, we're just going to hope that I get it right. We're going to, let's see. What are we going to use? I think I was going to use the black for this, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the black. And remember what I told you. You got to do it upside down because of the way the punch is. So I'm going to come in about like right. I'm going to come in about right here. And I'm going to stamp it. Oh, look at that. Whew. That stamped good. I got to fill my cleaner bottle. Tell you what I forgot to do. I forgot to, wipe down my stamps before I use them. Let me do this real quick with them. Okay, now then, I am going to use, we want a pretty color, so let's use, I think butterflies are so gorgeous. Let's use something really soft, but I don't want it so light that we can't hardly see it. So let's go with, Daffodil Delight, and let's see how that looks. I'm going to stamp it, and I want to stamp it over here because I want to see. That's too dark to me. That would be too light. Okay, let's go with a different color then. Ah, I am sorry, I just slung y'all right into the phew. Oh, I agree, Debbie. The black and white is so gorgeous, but I love those colored butterflies too. I just love butterflies. Period. I just love butterflies. Let's see how Blushing Bride will look. Nope, too dark. And I know if we stamp it off, it is going to be way too light. Okay, we're just playing and figuring out what we want to do with this. I don't want a blue. I really, really, really do not want a blue. What about Grapefruit Grove? Let's see how that will look. And then if we see, that's going to be too light too. Too dark, too light. Too dark, too light. Let's see. I know good and well we've got something that is going to be perfect as soon as I get this Grapefruit Grove closed. It did not want to close. Let's see. What about Petal Pink? Let's try that one. We're just trying everything, aren't we? See, super duper light. I don't want that either. I don't want it so light we can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Suggestions, anyone? Hey, I'm always up for suggestions if you've got a suggestion. You know, we can always go, let's try Calypso Coral, and let's stamp it off and see, because it may be perfect, because it's a darker color anyway, and stamp it off. Look at there. See, and that makes it light enough, but not so light like this that you can't hardly see it. Let's try this. I'm going to turn this over, though, because let me cap this, or I'm going to be wearing black for days. And go to the doctor all blacked up. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, really nice. Okay, I'll turn this over because I need to get that off there. Boy, my counter is squeaky, squeaky today. Squeaky, squeaky. Okay. All right, then we're going to stamp it off. And we're going to come right down here, and we're going to line this up. And I am so sorry my noggin gets in your light. I'm wanting to get it lined up and stamped. Whew, as best I can. I didn't do too bad, I don't think. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with our top wings. Stamp it off. I'm going to get up here. I'm going to line it up. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I'm loving this. I am loving this. Let me see. What else do we have? Oh, yes. Okay. I did not get the one for the little butterfly. Let me get it. Let me get it. It's right here. Okay, we're going to put it on the back of this A block right here. Stamp it off. And get up here, I'm going to move that because I can't see. I thought, oh yeah, I could, but no, I can't. I don't know what I've got on here. We're going to line it up, stamp it. Oh, wow. That's not as straight as the other two, but it's not horrible bad. Not horrible bad. Okay, now then, we are going to, yeah, here's this is the bigger part, that's the smaller part. The smaller part goes down, the bigger part goes up, and we are going to, use our Tuxedo Black. No, I'm not either. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go with Tuxedo Black for that part of its body. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to get ink all over my case lid. Hi, Norma. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Shelly. Glad y'all joined me. I think I am going to use, I think I'm going to go with Early Espresso is what I'm going to go with for that part. I know it's almost black, but I think I'm going to stamp it off and make it a little bit lighter. And, yep. Maybe just barely stamp it off. And, turn this over. And we're going to go just right here for the body of our butterfly. And, let's get the body of the smaller butterfly also, because we have to have the body on that butterfly too. I'm going to take this off. We're going to lay it with that one. And, let's see. This way. And we're just going to barely touch it off. And we're going to stamp it on too. I got it up a little higher than what I intended to. But I think we'll be okay with that. Now, some of these inks are really hard. All right, now then, I'm going to show you, because of the fact that this makes it upside down, we have to go upside down like this and line it up. And looky there, I got it too far in. Let me trim some of this off. Trim some of this off. Okay, now then. And if you do it upside down, you can see what you're doing. Well, I trimmed the wrong side off. I am such a dodo. Okay. Yeah. Sharon's brain's really working well today, isn't it? So I was wrong. I should have done it the other way. All right, now then. We're going to go in like this. We're going to line it up. What we want to line it up with is the sides where the wings are at, because once you do, everything else is going to come in, go into place where it needs to be. I got it a little crooked on the paper, so it's going to be going in a little crooked, but that's okay. Now then, this is not something that I have ever perfected. I work on it, but I've never just totally perfected getting my stamps or my punches lined up just perfect. Okay. What's wrong with my punch? Well, flitter. My punch does not want to punch. Now then, I've got it offline. Let me get it back online here. The way it was. Well, flitter-dee-dee. Let's see. Get it back. There it goes. All right. There they are. Ta-da! And you know, you can use this for stencil. Yep, you sure can. Look at there. Now, it made it into two pieces once it punched. Ta-da! Love it, love it, love it. This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, now we're going to go, these are going to go on here. just like this. Then we are going to take our sentiment, and I think we're going to put a little note on the front. That's right here. And on the inside, we're going to put, thank you so very much. You know, this is going along with the, this butterfly is from the Butterfly Gala. I forgot to tell y'all that. This is Butterfly Gala. This is one of the Occasions catalog stamp sets also. Okay, but this goes along with, you know, me telling y'all about making thank you cards last week. So this can be used for that. Let me get some Whisper White. We've got some right here. Well, we got a piece right here too. We can use some of this. And let me see which one I want to use. I think we'll use some of this right here. For this one I'm going to stamp on the inside on here. And so I don't even have to use that piece right there at all. Don't need that piece. That can be saved for anything. You know, don't throw away these pieces like this. It's just like this piece right here. This is one of them I trimmed off to be able to use the punch. And there's so many things that you can use these smaller pieces for. Because see, I can use it for this. And this is enough to stamp 2 of these. If I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? So never throw those away, because you can use them for smaller things that you want to stamp. Alright, let me scrub it down and wash it over here. This one I need a D block for. I'm piling my stamps up over here. Y'all can't see it, but they're stacking up over here. Okay, I'll get that straight. Now then, I'm going to scrub it down just a minute. Alright, this we're going to put right here. We're going to stamp in our tuxedo black. We're going to do the inside first. Oh, look there. That's going to stamp so nicely. Yeah, I've got everything just crowded here, don't I? This is how I do. When I'm by myself and I'm not on camera or anything, I have everything just too close, and I don't know why. But then whenever I get through making a card, I clean everything up before I start on the next card, because I can't stand all the clutter right there on me. The only time it stays is whenever I'm making a set of cards. It's like my Christmas cards for church. You know, I've been making them, and they're the same thing over and over and over again. So I've been doing those 6 at a time. So trying to get them all done, because I want that to be one of the things done. Thank you so very much. Now then, we are going to do a little note. We're going to, let's see how that's going to stamp. Oh, that's going to stamp beautifully. I'm going to stamp it right there. Not exactly perfectly straight, but I didn't expect it to be anyway. So, let's cap our ink over there. Now, I need to decide how I'm going to cut this out. Do I want to cut it out? Do I want to punch it out? Let me see what I've got over here. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with our pretty label punch. Love this punch. Probably should have done it the other way. But, you know, look at there. That's going to be pretty. So you don't have to use every bit of the punch. When you punch something out, you can use part of it like that. And then if you want to, you can take your snips and cut right across there and cut this piece right here off. But that piece is okay to leave on there too, whichever way you want to use it. And look, see, you can cut this right here off and you still have enough strip there to stamp something else on. The only thing is I was down a little far down here, but that's okay. I'm going to make use of this right here then, since I've got it there. All right, now then, of course, we're going to use dimensionals on this. Why would we not? Woo! Oopsie, I was about to pull my heat gun off into the floor. Because, you know, dimensionals, that just screams dimensional. So that's what we're going to use. Let's see. I think we are going to do a little inking. And, don't know if I have one, but I'm going to tell you what, that right there, it's dry on there, so it'll work. So we're going to do just a little bit of inking around this. I'm just going to take off as much of that as I can. This way it's really going to pop off of this black and white and distinguish itself from it. And I think it's going to look really nice. See, I'm mashing off as much of that color as I can. And that way it won't be super dark on here, because I don't want it super dark on here. Now then, I'm going to come in just a little with it to ink it like that. Now then, and since I did the sentiment for the outside, I might as well do the one on the inside too, you know, because it's going to be up against that same black and white DSP. And so let's go ahead and give it a little inking on the inside too. Might as well. And it's going to make it all coordinate together. But now, one thing I have not done is decided what we're going to put on the envelope. We need something really pretty. I'm going to have to look and see what we've got. Oh, you know what I did not do? Oh, that's not going to come out anyway. Never mind. I was thinking the antennas, but the antennas would have been just clipped right off with the punch. So that's if you just ink them. You need the antennas. Okay, look at that. I just nearly made a total mess of it because I'm talking instead of paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah. Can you believe that? All right, I know what I'm going to do. We are going to take our butterfly here, and I am going to take some tape. I'm going to put it down right there because what I'm going to do is ink this up right here. Yep, I'm just going to ink up this little butterfly here. And I'm going to take the tape off. And look at there. That didn't work as well as I had intended. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that ink off of there. No, I'm going to end up with ink on my hands anyway, so I might as well just take it off with my thumbs here. In fact, let me see if I can get that like that right there. That right there just doesn't seem like it's inked up enough. Okay, we're going to put one of these right here. Oh, look there. Let me get an envelope. We're going to do that on our envelope too. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Make sure my envelope's going in the right direction here. Maybe I can do this without any tape. You put tape on there, you just go floop, 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 and just think, oh, everything's going to be perfect, but it doesn't always. It's not always. Okay. Get that right there, because I don't want any chances of ink being where I don't want it. Okay. Now then, did I just get that? No, I thought I did. Now we're going to put our little butterfly right there. Okay. And then we're going to get our little butterfly wings. Get our A block. Put them on our A block here. Let me cap the black. Get our Calypso Coral. And ink it. Stamp it off. Stamp it on. Oh yeah. Stamp it off. And stamp it on. Oh yes, I love this. I I love it. Oh, man, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Now we're going to put it together, and we're going to be through for this week. Yep, I'm running late. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But y'all not. Okay. Let me lay that up there. Let's get our dimensionals. Let's get them put on really quick. Put one right there. Put one right there. Okay. Okay. Now then, I'm going to cut one in half. I'm not even going to get the meanies out. I'm just going to cut one of these in half. Like this. Put it there. And there. And we're going to cut, not in half, but some of this off. We're going to put that right there. We're going to turn it around and do the same thing on the other side, because I don't need the whole thing that's left over. And we're going to put that right there. Okay. Now then, take these backs off. We're going to go ahead and put them on our card, because I'm not sure exactly where. Oops, I need to put some on our little sentiment piece too, don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, let's throw some on here too. Here, we can use this. We don't want it to go to waste. And it's going to end up falling off and getting lost at some point or another, because it always does. So, oopsie, I pulled one off because I don't want that money. Put this in half. Go here and here. Okay. Yep, that came off. Alright, now let's get our little bitty butterfly. And let's see. Let's put our sentiment right here. Let's see. Let's put it right here. No, yeah, down here. Let's go down there with it. We're going to put our little butterfly right here. We're going to put our big butterfly right there. Look here, let's put it right there, and it looks like this little swirly comes off of our big butterfly. Now then, let's get our liquid glue and get the inside put down. Okay, the inside put down, just like this right here. And there we are. All right. We did manage to get 2 made tonight. Yay! All right. Now then. And there's our second card. All right. Let's move this out of the way so y'all can get a really good look at our cards from tonight. And now these are, both of these stamp sets will be in the occasion catalog. And if you're not a demonstrator, you can start ordering them right after the 1st of January. What did I tell you? January the what? For the life of me now, I can't remember. 3rd? Yes, January the 3rd. But if you want to become a demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team, and you can order straight from the Occasions catalog for your kit. So if you want to be a demonstrator, just let me know, and I'll set you up with that. We'd love to have you on my team. Sure would. But anyway, here is our cards, ladies. Our Beauty Abounds butterflies, and the dies. Let me tell you again what the dies are called. Butterfly Beauty Thinlits dies. And then our Butterfly Gala with the Butterfly Duets Punch. And then we use the Pretty Label Punch. So there you are. This is our projects for tonight. And if you want to recreate these, just go right ahead. I'll ask you to give me credit for it. And ladies, I just want to thank y'all for coming. I really, really appreciate it. I love to do this, and I am so glad that y'all come to watch me and to cheer me on and give me likes and loves and all of that. And I love all of y'all. And like I said, if you're not a demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team. Just leave me a message here on the feed, and I will get back to you, and we can talk. And when y'all create, y'all add it to our page here, our Praying Stamper page, because I'd love to see all your creations. Like for you to share with all the other ladies too. Thank you, ladies. I'm so glad that y'all like my cards tonight. Y'all have an awesome week. Have an awesome week. Get in your crafty room and your crafty space and create and share. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Well, I'm going to get in my crafty space tomorrow. I'm going to create tomorrow. I'm going to be prepared and ready for next Monday. And hopefully we can have 3 projects again instead of just 2. So, y'all be careful. Y'all have an awesome week. We're having really cold weather here. And if you are, please stay warm. And we've had some rain. And they're talking about some mower. And y'all stay dry if it's raining in your area, and if it's snowing, please bundle up and be super duper careful. Snow is not something we get here very often, thank you Lord. But anyway, I love you guys. I will see y'all next Monday, good Lord willing, right here on the Praying Stampers, or Praying Stamper at 7 Central. Y'all have an awesome evening. Bye.